strong across the map. There's no weak link, essentially. And we'll find out whether MOUZ have prepared something that can maybe identify a flaw. Madden, first player down. JDC, cracking heads. 3 kills already. Well. JDC coming out, guns a-blazing. And with that Glock, just shreds everybody other than the dual Berettas for ENCE. Snappy, Valda, anything here in this pistol? Or are they just going to sulk away?
They don't even want to give up kills with these two dualies. So this is a good first step for MOUZ because not that their pistol round win rate is low, but ENCE is extremely high. They actually, in the 3 maps they played, won over 80% of their pistols. So I'm sure coming into this, they were hoping, having this.
We get a deep smoke that goes over top as well. So they're smoking off the B to CT rotate and pressing in through Red Room. Not something we see all of the time on Ancient, but obviously not the first to do it. It's just a nice little back pocket play that kind of screws up this setup, right? They were worried. Scout will be completely countered out. Never gets a chance at getting into the gunfight. And so MOUZ, perfect aggression, perfect positions.
Yeah, really.
I like that.
That was it. They made that very hard. I mean, that was a good HE. They made it very difficult with the first kill from Diha. And it seemed like from there was actually a chance that MOUZ could flip that on its head. Start of the show. What a lineup.
Okay, Frozen, looking like his keyboard's stuck. But the smoke comes down on Donut, and MOUZ just gonna pick up the tempo. Valda keeping this one stuck in. Diha delivers 2 kills already. Valda's got himself another, and what do you know? It's a total shutdown from ENCE, so guns surely make a difference. And I think—
Phew, barely made it. Oh, no!
Freeze! There's no escape!
Damn it, no ammo.
Stay there, I say! Surrender. This time luck isn't on your side.
Let's check it out.
Shit!
What the hell is that?
Oh crap!
You missed, motherfucker! What the fuck is going on?
Wow, this must be my lucky day. The link is in the description box.
Thinking about the possibility. Op the off. Oh, and Torzy's gonna win it. With that, B-site seems like it's prime for the taking. Snappy's gonna slide into the deep corner. No rotation over yet. Diha with that other op actually fixates in middle. So MOUZ kind of very quiet off of that first pickup. Poor Snappy's already been spotted. It's Valda who eventually comes through, but the wallbang's gonna pressure Snappy. Sure, he hits the headshot, lets Valda clean up one with ease, and then we get this transition from MOUZ into middle once Diha has given up that angle. But he's not entirely gone. He's starting to be drawn back in, and if he's not careful, he's gonna make too much sound. This will be called out by Exertion easily, and we're gonna get a donut into A-press. So there's a lot of layers so far to this round. Madden, let's see it. Again, the headshots there with the M4, but again, it is MOUZ to follow through, using every single second, every single rotation, and every single player to come through with frags. A little nervous.
They don't know Snappy was playing up close against that smoke. But they activate a lurk again, and Exertion, I mean,
he could just rack up the price tag, slides in, a bunch of damage on the rotators away. Sunpius will get that ability to exit, and so he saves also himself and Madden. We've got MOUZ chopping down an A-site defense yet again. Snappy getting bold. And Frozen, it's beautiful. Insta headshot onto Snappy, takes one of the guns down. There is still that looming threat of Sunpius on his op. But if MOUZ kind of kick it up a notch and just follow through into the site, well, you've got little to hold you back. Madden, ooh, a robbery as he grabs that M4 off of Snappy's corpse. Diha, excellent USB spam damage, could set up Madden for something. Yes, Dexter kind of comes around that corner haphazardly. Gun not entirely out, and Madden, here we go. 2 kills in. This is that X-Factor moment. JDC is going to try to bring it back with only 19 health. Madden going to peel away. Frozen stops him from the top of that ramp, and so the life on this one just drains from the face of ENCE. Sunpius still lingering around, but that AWP far too important, so they'll throw Valda's CZ at maybe getting an exit and another gun. But holy hell, 6 rounds for MOUZ, 7 deep.
Yeah, great protocols right there to jump back into the site after losing their first 2 frags. You can't play the retake, you can't play the post plant on the T side for ENCE.
Valda, unbeknownst to the T's, he saw Dexter run across, and Dexter's just stuck. Look in the wrong direction. Ooh, Valda gonna get a couple kills. And when we go back to that total shutdown on the A site, the 1-round ENCE win, remember Valda was a piece of that equation. It was him and Diha. So yet again, the Dane adding in some impact. We get Snappy off of lane, and so with the pause, we get Valda into the action. We get MOUZ, who tried to press hard into the opening mid fight, and it costs them.
A lot of the majors, that was the big talking point on the desk. ENCE have been making playoffs. That's something nice. But right now, MOUZ are ahead of them in terms of ranking. And, ooh, the slow approach on mid gets punished. Exertion is waiting for that push.
And last round, it was Valda bottom mid, then Snappy in.
That's the Furious smoke that's supposed to be intimidating to play off of.
But Frozen will be caught out over on lane, assume, but Dexter has the bomb. Oof, lucky to be alive as he takes that one. Drop to 18, Diha finds him through it, and now their smokes are fading. That little delay of Dexter getting into the corner means this isn't even a post plant, and yet the CTs are already breathing down MOUZ's neck, right back into the action.
They know the Opera has to fall back off of this, and they have mid control, or at least they're testing it.
Ooh, him versus Valda. Oh, Exertion ahead of the flash. Diha, nice support there. Exertion wasn't blind, but it's still 2 assists. Snappy. Easy does it versus Torzy, and now it is just Dexter, the Australian in-game leader. Ooh, nice and clean. Drop Snappy first. AWP grabbed, but he's not going to be able to get anywhere to safety. Madden finishes this one, and ENCE's rebound is very much. We saw Exertion tear him up last time. And yet again, that duel definitely going the way of Exertion. MOUZ gonna try to spam some shots through the wall. Diha returns fire. And Dexter's gonna press in. But the thing is Snappy's not alone here. Madden, he's gonna take the place. Pressed in from Caves. Quick trade perhaps, maybe from Frozen, but seeing as he's already low on health. Ooh, Madden gotta be careful, down to 14 bullets. Utility continues to pressure.
Oh, that's smoke. It doesn't do anything. Actually gives them a one-way if they aggress.
Did it sink into the ground?
Yeah, I think
went through the floor.
Yeah, wow.
It's the mud, you know?
Right.
Caves gets evacuated. CT's gonna press down on ramp instead. I like that. Proactive on the B defense. Could completely catch MOUZ off guard, but they're watching. They're still gonna cost it though. Diha, double kill. Man advantage here for ENCE. And MOUZ, the jig is up. The expectations of ENCE immediately turning back over to that A site. They were seeing MOUZ's departure. This site has belonged to ENCE. And Sunpius, well, he won't be given that chance to cut off Dexter nor the bomb plant. Molotov slips into that little bit of a gap. We saw ENCE trying to press into Torzy. This could be his chance to finally really make it round for himself. Heavy temple emphasis for ENCE, and that feeds them right into the one exit. The new Ancient. Sunpius, here we go. Torzy, missed shot. JDC slides out. However, he's got himself 2 kills, 3 from A main.
Wow.
JDC, well, that op shot may have missed, but the rifler finds his mark. And now at this point, there's simply no time. A 7th the way of the T side.
Unbelievable rifling from JDC.
He was trend of CT round wins. Snappy's playing a dangerous game.
Oh my God.
Torzy awaits that long peek. Snappy will get the better of the Opper. Now, mid, of course, is being challenged. Sometimes it's Exertion. This round, it's JDC. Diha's holding that smoke, or so he was, but attention drawn on both sides. And JDC picks up Valda from the back. Frozen trades it off the lane. So it's just the split from both ends. And kills at a distance. Sunpius pressing into the bomb carrier, tracks Exertion, but Frozen finds himself a 3rd kill in the round, and Dexter looks to lock this in. It's 8 the way of MOUZ.
Huge. I mean, that way they picked apart mid-control.
In abundance for this very young roster. Gonna get players climbing up into the ledge. Ooh! Wow. And speaking of rifle talent, Dexter. Just pops Madden on that boost back B. And MOUZ, they've got no hook in any other position, so you'd assume this half, this very successful half, in fact, is going to end with the B site split. MP9s for the majority of ENCE. The one M4 for Sunpius. Snappy tries to slide out. Sunpius has gone unchecked. He's going to finish off Dexter, but Exertion hits the ground fast enough to recover, and sure enough, follows suit into Valda. Diha with a huge ask in this clutch. Or we've got double digits after the T side of MOUZ's Ancient. Stuck in the corner, pinned to the wall, Torzy puts the cherry on top of a phenomenal offense from MOUZ. On that offense, but we'll let them speak for themselves and try to close this one versus ENCE to start our best of three. The last best of three for both these teams. And a quick move from the T side into this A bomb site. We've got JDC on the fallback. We've got MOUZ with a many pistol win throughout this event, and JDC was the player that put up those numbers in just that first half. So can he get another pistol round under his belt? Exertion will come through. Sunpius chases round those boxes, falls onto Snappy. Deep inside A main, he's dropped by the dual Berettas, and it's an early 11th for the Young Guns.
We lost it because of pressure, not because we're not good enough. So today, I think they've really shaken it off.
Oof. Ooh. And Frozen gonna make mincemeat of what is the buy-in from ENCE. Sunpius, Tech 9 from downtown, gets the trade back.
Yeah, we never talked about Frozen that much because he's always just been on MOUZ and then outshined by players like Rops or other players who have been on the team, but he's overall consistently been just the best player on the roster. More maps recorded for him than all 4 of his teammates, including Dexter.
That's so insane.
Coming in at 20 years old. He's been phenomenal throughout.
3 rounds away from a win on Ancient. Ooh, good damage here from Exertion. And that's going to prime Dexter with the Galil to just tear the head off Valda. Exertion into the caves. He wins his fight versus Madden point blank. Half his health is gone, but more than half of ENCE R2. Torzy in the open, dropped by Diha. Now just at 20 health, and it gets cleaned up by the FAMAS. A spectacular round from MOUZ yet again. ENCE can do nothing. You know, they get stifled outside of B.
HP smokes 2 key components of Ancient.
And if you squint your eyes at your screen, it feels like Valda and Madden are already dead. Diha, sure enough, is. Torzy primed and ready. Oh man, there we go. Double kill for Torzy, given a chance to maybe rack up some frags. His riflers have been so on point, so sharp, that this guy prior to this round was sitting at 4 and 8 while winning 14-5.
And see the molly that lands on his feet? Like, that's something MOUZ would not do in the first half. They never messed up a situation like that. That molly would come down as soon as it was to test Torzy to leave in that position, and then they would swing right away. Here they give him a shoulder, then the molly lands late, then the second guy peeks, and he's still comfortable holding for a second because he's already done his job. And that's where it's over. That's what's been so impressive about MOUZ at this tournament and in recent form. Top 7 in the world at the moment, just trying to prove that they can withstand the pressure of a major, and proving it very well right now.
Yeah. So, you know, arguably one of the hardest things to do as a Counter-Strike player. Do it at the major, right? That's what everybody says. Do it at the major. So there is no doubt in anybody's mind that MOUZ were prepped and sharp as they jumped into the server this morning. Madden will open up 5v4 for ENCE. However, it's just the 2 Galils and Deagle of Diha versus 10 map points. MOUZ, no reason to shy away. Exertion has been dominant from the challenger stages, and certainly here in this one, doing as he damn well pleases. Taking heads off shoulders, ripping limbs from limbs, and stacking those rounds as high as ENCE's corpses. Diha, just desperation. He's on the wrong side of the map. He doesn't have the bomb. MOUZ can do whatever the hell they want. And honestly, let's get ready for map 2. Nuke.
Seriously. I wonder if Diha believes it right now.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. But Dexter, well, oof, he will fall victim to the Deagle. Maybe one more? Just give us one more. Molotov to block it off. Diha's on the attempt. At least now grabs that M4. It is armored as well. No follow-up from the flashbang, so I do like that Diha did find the one avenue, you know, finds the weaker piece, and has at this point forced MOUZ's members back onto their bomb site. So he creates a situation where the numbers have been thinned out. You know, this went from looking impossible to doable. Ooh, especially as that kill only comes at a cost of 17 health. He knows that Torzy's along the wall. 10 seconds to spare, the pistol's gonna take it. Just when Diha starts to make you believe. He gets gunned.
They're gonna walk down.
Oh,
wait, what?
Sunpius.
How does that not kill him?
Armored underpants.
It doesn't matter. If you knife someone in the legs, they die instantly. That's ridiculous.
Well, Torzy, he's gonna chase them down that vent, drops bomb, and gets caught by Sunpius, somehow surviving. Dexter's gonna catch the headshot, very clean with the one tap, but then they rotate right back up that vent, and A site, of course, is theirs.
Wow. Okay, well, bomb goes down. 2v3, JDC ready to get into heaven and get into things. Not going to be easy, this one. At least the kit here on Dexter, but no more utility and a hard rotation back up the vent.
Yeah, he's going to have to fly. Ooh, gets caught on the lip of the ledge. Forces JDC into the clutch. Now, this guy has taken off heads in pistols so far this series. You can go and grab that kit. Knows Diaz in the corner. No, JDC.
Going heaven.
Yeah, he should die to this flank, but if not, JDC in the 1v3, Snappy comes out.
Oh my god.
USP taps over top. There's still just enough time, but the gun goes dry.
Jesus.
And we've got ENCE winning pistol.
Wow, that was a tense one. Very good try. Snappy freaks out. Okay. Man, listen, someone's going home crying tonight. Because MOUZ, they started out 2-0 here in Legends, okay? So even
Check
if they...
this out.
That doesn't make sense. I have no idea
All
how
the
that
nades that he can. Offering value from the spawn and keeping Frozen preoccupied. Not just Frozen, in fact. They're going to peel the secret player up. Diha's back around here. Valda just picked up the kill versus the Opera sitting in hell. Exertion from Mini, pressured on both ends, getting spammed at. But that was, in fact, Dexter's bullets whizzing just behind him. Frag? Yep. Softens up Snappy.
Wow, look at this
Flash,
approach.
fantastic. Perfect in from Frozen. Sets up Dexter, but then we get ENCE back in with 2 kills. And JDC's going to slide out from vent, going towards the squeaky door. Valda's got bomb. He has to go for plant. 10 seconds to spare here. And they're aware of the possibility of this lobby wrap. JDC comes in, catches the first and the second. And JDC Exertion on his own towards Decon. He was jump spotting and now confirms it. He's going to try to run back sight. Ooh, but Diha, hot on his heels, just runs right in. And a missed shot from Torzy. Bomb's going to go down back sight. Nothing he can do to stop that. A flash to get into the foray, met by utility. They'll hold off. And this one could easily transition into a save. That's odd. But the Bogdan's law. Exertion. Gonna press in. Dexter set on fire, falls back. One does make it down vent, but there's a multitude of players. Torzy, nice shot up close. Oh man, that's a dangerous game. Whoa, okay. Nearly manages to flick his wrist back around, upside down, and find Snappy in lobby, but he didn't get the shot off. And now, all of a sudden, these ramp CTs could be compromised. Valda's gonna come around that corner. He just gets caught by Frozen. So sure enough, we've got it down to just Snappy, and he reveals himself. Takes a little bit of damage into Frozen, but there's no follow through here. It is MOUZ to hold off on the B site. They get down vent, sure enough, but nothing really comes of it for ENCE.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice... That round was tricky because they didn't have a squeaky smoke and they still ran vents.
Valda's out all the way already. Exertion clean as hell. Madden's got one, and that's where he's going to get dropped. Back in from Diha, low HP up in heaven. Opera's trying to press through, smoke off of the flash, and now all CTs just running at him, gunning him down.
Dude.
They want nothing but their destruction. And MOUZ Sports looking ferocious off the pause.
And very impressive stuff. MOUZ with these holds. Exertion, one hell of a job as an anchor from backside.
Know about it.
Eventually, these drops are going to cost MOUZ. They're letting them go with so much HP. 2 Tech 9s on the cross outside. Oh, actually, one of them here in Squeaky. Oh my god, 2 insane kills here from Madden.
Little Tech 9, blast back down.
Now we're playing football.
Frozen, he's going to see that, but he's not going to pull the trigger just yet. Hoping more players walk through, but then he gets spotted from the window. Now he still knows what's up. And Torzy and JDC connect with 2 kills, so the T's could turn back.
What?
JDC just fighting Must have just caught Diha towards the windows. Snappy slides back in. JDC's fallen entirely silent, and it's Snappy and Sunpias shoulder to shoulder to try and push up over the control panel. But that actually draws JDC in. He doesn't expect both to be in there. So I think ENCE making the best of a bad situation. Frozen down to 1/5 his HP. Sunpias pushes it into the 1v1 and has time to go anywhere he wants.
Yeah, he's waiting inside of control, and Torzy will see if some noise takes effect here. There was an interview that talked from James to Sunpias asking him what it's going to be like going up against Torzy. He felt like this was going to be more of a team game and that it was going to be a head-to-head between these two players, which definitely makes sense. But right now, it is a battle of their brain power, and Torzy will have a difficult task trying to find Sunpias. No smoke on him to elicit a peek, but a kit to speed up the defuse if it comes to it.
Op versus AK. Couple of flashes.
Oh, he's thinking way too deep about this, waiting for some very big rotation from Sunpias. It's a standard play for the moment.
Halfway point.
And that's all Sunpias needs to do.
Sits tucked. Torzy starts to walk in. We don't know how close Sunpias is.
Oh, Jesus.
And Sunpias wastes no time. Swings it for the fences.
And yet MOUZ's rotations have been so amazing that they've still gotten themselves back into the rounds. JDC particularly off the ramp. And Sunpias continues to build momentum. Oh, he's not ready for this at all, man. Dexter,
yeah,
a little unaware in this spot. Not too much behind this buy, however, for MOUZ.
Squeaky door, the success story of ENCE. Exertion about to be swarmed. Ooh, spotted. And because of that pressure, just works inwards. He was dead because the heaven push is coming out. Hut's occupied. Mini's pressuring him. Yeah. Poor Exertion never stood a chance. ENCE, round 7 queued up. In what is
like they go for a deep Molotov into his smoke, and Exertion eats a flash. Oh, he turns back around and gets that.
Sunpias, though, right through the doorway, not alone either. It's going to have to be Dexter from backside. He's not the front line, but the second piece in from the D. And Dexter, well, it's a one and done, much like Exertion. Leaves us 3 versus 3. Luckily, all of MOUZ equipped. Diha silently sliding down beneath the Heaven player. He has the choice to go around. Torzy wary. Oh, sees it. A warning shot over the bow. Just tries to curb stomp him back downstairs. Keep the goblins at bay.
Oh, his gun might be sticking out, yeah.
Yeah, that shot warns him as well. So, Opera's puffing their chest.
Oh, Torzy's, oh, wait, how did that happen?
Scoped in, standing in the open, just deleted and leaves it on Frozen and JDC. We know that JDC has already been spotted, is just relegated down into the vents. Difficult position to get out and to help. And Diha's maybe even going to come around and flank him. Sure enough, JDC looking up top. Mac-10 slays him. With that, they're still going to plant up top on A. And Frozen, well, he's been found out, so feels as though too much of an impossible job to press in from coming at it fast. Oh, Exertion will not find a second. ENCE could still slide through here. MP9, all that's meant to hold it back. Oh, Dexter, double kill inside of the hut. Man advantage here for MOUZ. They survive a fast onslaught again. Shot, I mean, that's a sitter. Second chance, doesn't find that one either. Bomb plant from Sunpias down on Astralis. And now it feels like Torzy's gonna have to wait for Frozen to try and set him up. Give him a chance, but Sunpias, he attempts to press in through that smoke and it leaves Madden into the clutch towards the doors. He gets the first, dives in, he's got the cover and a hole to work with, but that gets turned upside down. Torzy cranks out 2 kills and we've got MOUZ.
But ENCE, they give it their best shot after failing to take upper.
Mini drop.
And now lose another.
Sunpias trades back. Frozen, gonna get himself a second here in round 14. MOUZ fighting for the scraps of this CT half. And Madden wants to redeem himself. Got to wash off the bad clutch and Exertion. Well, he flanks Sunpias in the meanwhile, so yes, Madden will get his. Valda does the same downstairs, but now it's about getting these last 2 pieces of ENCE together. And Madden wary of course, that flank. Dexter duels downstairs. Valda evaporated. Nice patience from Madden. I love that. Just sits in CT spawn and forces Dexter into the clutch. We've got both players with, of course, Ooh, utility and information. Dexter, I mean, now this seems nigh impossible. The frag grenade doesn't finish him off, but it buys just enough time for Madden to get that plant in, and he'll lock in this 11th here on map 2. JDC, sick of waiting around, cranks the dial, hits them in the lobby, and it's a 5 versus 3 for MOUZ with that first fight found. However, outside.
Yeah, sort of a weird change of, in terms of positional compensation. The T's getting into hell this early with a lurk lower. I think it's going to have the CTs guessing quite a bit. Now, Diha, how aware is he going to be? It's actually JDC that's the most aware.
Prepared, but unsuccessful in stopping Valda. 2 T's look to come and join Snappy. Seems like we've got a retake to close out the half. Gunning for 11. A 3 versus 5. Vent preoccupied. Snappy just denies Torzy any footing down here. And with that, we're into the even keel. Dexter, he's got a smoke ahead of him. 2 opponents on the other end. And then obviously a man behind the silo in Diha. They're still worried about the vents. This is delayed a good amount of time, so props to Snappy for slowing things down. But now with sound made, MOUZ gonna have to try and hit this site quick. Bomb beyond the halfway point, decon door swung open. Valda only 5 HP, and from 3v5 to only Frozen left over. Desperate to exit, but shut down. And ENCE will get that 11.
Even in that regard, I hope this one goes the distance.
Sunpayas, Dooley's already churning up kills. He's gonna get 2 over towards the ramp push. Nice tap from Frozen. He's got himself man advantage, and Exertion executes one outside. A pistol win here would be excellent for MOUZ's attempt at a comeback. And MOUZ, well, they win pistols. That's been the trend this event. ENCE did get one back, of course, to start their own T side.
ENCE 2, very good pistol stats for ENCE as well, yeah.
Well,
someone's got to lose, though.
Then there's a lot of parallels to be drawn here, right? Successful T side, successful pistol rounds.
Absolutely.
This is a really, really tight. Oh, very tight. Oh, what could have been from Valda isn't in the end, but for a second, everybody in this room just held their breath.
One word, okay? Just a word is in the phrase. Never pull out your knife to try to gain time.
Okay.
Almost best of 3 to try to qualify. I think it'll be too much.
JDC, he'll have to work with the 30 health. Sunpius, another chance to deal damage, but okay, Dexter just comes over top, then jumps around on Snappy. That's not gonna make his job easier, but Diha's Deagle will connect. Door swung on the reload, and Torzy takes that Dexter energy and runs forward with the MAC-10. Shreds a couple CTs. MP9 still left in the mix. A fake plant elicits the peek from ENCE on ramp. Madden's been found out. Valda still unknown. He has to plant it now. And so there it goes. Valda should have been spotted from the vent, so Exertion's on high alert, and with 3 players surviving, that's the rifles.
Go as well as they have been.
Give him the runway. He'll fly. Torzy down to 20. Not ideal. He loses Exertion up in front. If Frozen comes around the edge of Silo, Sunpius was ready for the follow-up. Assuming you can keep that Hell to Heaven player off rotation, but Sunpius, he's got that clean line of sight, and they're gonna peek right into it. So Frozen gets chopped right down. No refrag though. Dexter, he's got the trade, and Madden inside of the hut. Nice wallbang damage. Keeps the T's dangerously low.
Wait a second, how many CTs are up here?
At least 2.
Okay, Snappy's the one downstairs. Ooh, Torzy swings around. Now Madden gets the much better spot here, yeah. They put themselves in a strange position where it feels like they might even want to save it. Torzy, that was one of his only opportunities right there.
Pressure down onto the B site simultaneously. That is the bomb. He's going to try to work around. Ooh, Dexter was given a chance, but Snappy just so rambunctious back there that the M4 can finish off the damage that was needed. And this one's going to fizzle out for MOUZ. There's no guarantee the op.
It's like weird info right there. Can't actually attack anybody.
Nice push, though. ENCE into the squeaky room. 2, and Snappy bests Dexter easily over towards ramp. Exertion not able to finish off Sunpius. It's half his health gone. Scoped up towards the heavens. That's where Frozen comes in. But we've got Madden, who's been magical on some of these A holds, sliding away from Mini just the same way MOUZ do. They walk back. There's a push. There's a push. Yep. A CT push through lobby. Valda Yeah, starts to strike them down. You could say Torzy's lucky to be alive, but you know MOUZ feeling trapped at the moment. Stuck in this one, and yet still they bounce back.
Wait,
Frozen
how?
catches Madden over on the side of Garage, and then they just clear Valda off the flank.
How did JDC get that kill? Am I crazy? Am I
must
looking
have
at
been up on the
person?
roof.
Yeah, I guess I thought there was no one on silo, but now there's two CTs waiting upper, and the attack is coming to upper. The bomb gets dropped.
14 seconds. Enough of what's happened. It's about what can still go down. Snappy catches another in the sight, but
So
Frozen.
he's not got a smoke actually, which is kind of interesting. Hard angle here.
Exertion. Blindsided by that one. Hell, Frozen was almost the second casualty.
They let him go.
It's the third Molotov they've now thrown at him. And it'll get him to scuttle back downstairs. Dexter at the front of the hit. We've got already Sunpius pushed into the trophy room. Dexter's first point of contact would technically be Vent. Or, no, excuse me, Madden in the rafters. Chops down two. Easy does it. JDC emerges in from Hut, and there's a little chance left on this one. 2 versus 5 into the 2 versus 3. JDC puts down smoke and catches Snappy up above. He's barely alive on 15 health. They don't know where D-Hut and Sunpius could be coming in from. They're worried about that Heaven play. Remember, Sunpius on the flank, and D-Hut comes up. Was last spotted over towards Secret once upon a time. How can Sunpius get forward with the off? It's point blank! And he gets the headshot to Frozen. JDC, oh, it's clean! And now it just needs to be D-Hut. Another chance as he takes that right side peek. He goes around, and D-Hut's gonna close it out, denying MOUZ what would have been a phenomenal 2 versus 5.
Oh man, he tore through
Wow,
that.
Mac 10 running through. Madden stuck behind Vents. Nice. He survives that one. They're just so blind. Dexter comes through with 2 deagles. And all of a sudden, again, all of these rounds have always just been like MOUZ by the skin of their teeth. They got out of trouble outside 2 rounds ago. They tried to puncture through in a 2 versus 5, and now with so little to work with, they attempt to smash their way into this A site. But it's Valda who lends a helping hand to Madden. We get Frozen sliding around with the Galil. It's the lesser rifle, but he himself is excellent with them, and he's reading this. Valda tries to back up, only 25 health, and Frozen barely misses that timing.
Jesus, he was just trying to get around to Heaven, and they've lost track of Frozen.
But that timing, right, for Valda to have to silently go all the way to Heaven could allow for Frozen, could allow for him to come out from Hut. But as he takes a pause, it then just allows Valda and Snappy to really join forces inside this site.
This is a damning mid-round because Frozen has already thought there's no
impossible.
way he missed that timing. I mean, yeah, the Galil, I think, makes a difference here as well. No one's getting 1 bullet in this position. ENCE have the perfect 2-on-1 setup. So Frozen's got his work cut out for him. Sliver of an angle here on the cross, and it looks like that'll be good enough from Snappy.
15 ENCE.
Yeah, and
Nice. Sunpius times it. And over towards ramp, the pistols try to press in, but the gun's keeping that maximum distance. Each of these rifle duels, it's as far away as possible. And somehow Dexter's deagle, it just hits that other level when push comes to shove. As you would expect, ENCE, 11 terrorist round wins, simply too many for MOUZ to overcome. And even despite them picking up the pistol win, picking up a couple others, they'll fall here to the hands of Snappy, out-calling and outclassing the likes of MOUZ on Nuke.
kind of emphatically going over what they need to focus on. D-Hall, they need to focus on him. He's
Dexter.
fragging, but look at everybody swarming now in the B apartment, CTs and Ts alike.
Frozen ready to reclaim this, a freebie given by Sunpius. And Torzy has gotten all the way up and around through that A site, so there are still individual duels to be done. It's Frozen versus Snappy, point blank, and Snappy comes out on top. He takes the place of D-Hub, pushes inwards, and now Torzy is going to have to come out from the market and find both individual duels. But Madden gets the better.
Wow.
The USPs reign supreme. Nade out, JDC closes in. It's a 5 versus 4 with the first gun round from MOUZ, and that bomb's going to trail in behind it. Valda already tagged down to 70. D-Huz looking to lend a helping hand. He manages to skirt over towards the bench, and now Valda, he's going to pop up, and they're not even looking. Never saw that coming. Nade goes deep, and the man advantage evaporates.
That's a tricky re-aggression because they now have 2 more CTs here, so they know that mid is going to be weaker and the A side maximum has 2, but that's just enough to staff the site efficiently. Sitting inside of Sandwich is not the best place in the world for Madden. Can't really, I think, change for A ramp control. So Connector on the attack for MOUZ could be a great way to loosen up the defense. But look, the guy who made all the money on his op.
Unscoped.
Yeah, because he doesn't have anybody watching A ramp for him. So he's taking a risk every time he goes up top, but he's willing to take that risk.
It's an opening, and Sunpius skewers Frozen and Torzy. However, Exertion can still slip in here. Turns it back towards jungle. Nice move, Dia. Yeah, he waits that extra second, slides back out, pushes this onto the shoulders of Dexter. 15 seconds, runs across jungle, has enough health to do this. CTs could stack up, and it's damage in. He's got a little bit of cover, makes it over towards default. And what if Dexter stands tall this early in the map? Oh, more done. Catches one in the open, and Dexter, one shot would do it. Sunpius, however, finds him, and that's 3 from Sunpius.
Wow, it was a very close example of that.
I think put him in a clutch. It's doable. Give him a deagle. He can surprise you. He can make, you know, something from nothing on those sorts of rounds.
I think.
And now Valda, he's going to be pressured. Oh, keeps it clean against Exertion. However, missed shot. Sunpius pinned against Ticket. Valda, he'll catch JDC, who just gets burned out by Madden. Blinded, I believe, as he ran in. However, Torzy still little bits of recovery here for the MOUZ camp. Trying to press in, pressuring Valda. Bomb hits the ground, and so will Valda right thereafter. Dexter loses possession, and while Frozen's inside default, he's already been surrounded. Chip down to 22. He'll take Dia with him, but the individuals here from ENCE are sharp.
Dude, the sheer amount of ADR. I mean, it looks not the pressure for him. He can do it versus great teams. He just doesn't do it every day.
Ooh. Exertion, clean. Dia dead. Sunpius finds Frozen, but Exertion's got a second and a very low HP sniper at the top of Connector as well.
You can see the focus right now from Sunpius. He realizes he has to do something, taking some risk, spotting one inside of the halls and thinking it's looking like an A split. Now with that information, it looks like MOUZ are organizing to the other side of the map, but look at ENCE. They're reading one layer deep into this as well. I think it was simply that glance to the player inside of Palace, and now there's actually a chance for ENCE to win this. They smoke it. I think this is going to encourage MOUZ forward. They're thinking ENCE are afraid of this.
Right, one guy throws his smoke, hopes that we don't come through it. In reality,
look at him go.
Stacked sight. Now, again, Sunpius has taken a bunch of damage. He better hit one quick. You'd think the swarm could overdo him, but now also that seed of doubt starts to grow inside the minds of ENCE. They're still close. Snappy, here's the drop. It's an insta-kill in from Dexter, but that second cap player comes through, and Sunpius has bested Torzy. 2 versus 2. It was meant to be man advantage. It was meant to be MOUZ, but now Madden, he didn't see it. JDC slides through, and still that headshot's clean. JDC wraps back around Arch. Madden prepared for that. Sunpius alive all the while. 20 seconds, and JDC again with the element of surprise slides through sight, gets the rifle. Sunpius 17 health, 10 seconds. JDC trying to figure out where and when Sunpius strikes next. Bomb plant front sight, 4 seconds left. Sunpius is still quiet this whole time. JDC is so scared, but now he knows, and he finds that kill, gets the first for MOUZ. Back into the action. Tight round so far. Good moments. Dexter sees contact to the bottom of middle.
Whoa,
he just got hit hard.
Yeah, that's a huge dink on Dexter. Now he's on the back foot, actually.
Oh, but still. And that's Sunpius. Valda, CZ, remember, the worst of the weapons here for ENCE. Doesn't know there's a player front sight. JDC picks it up. And Snappy comes in with 2 kills. The CZ gets what's left of Exertion. Torzy has to run it down, block in hand. Denied. Just the sidearm is enough. And ENCE, the right pieces in the right position. Remember, Dexter, he was dinked so early in this round that even that first headshot seemed unbelievable. The Macties managed a second while sitting on a chance for a third.
Yeah, we saw a crazy 1v2 already. Dexter trying to put the pieces in. Shots go by him. Okay, he goes down. That's Madden. They close it. Snappy with that second frag.
Or at a major event this year. Well, Big event.
Oh, there's a big one.
Welcome. Torzy, op impact early. It's not as though MOUZ, despite this score, have had total blowouts in every single round. There have been moments, there have been chances. And here in the 9th, they'll be presented yet another. 3 players up inside the Palace. Dexter's going to lay down some utility towards mid, grab bomb, and join them. That's the setup.
Yep, it's a good spot. Smoke comes down in Palace, but they might just try to come through this regardless. I think they can see with the window smoke, the A pressure might come out. Bomb now on the ramp. CT's sitting here. They're in a retake position, but they're 4v5. Oh, and a clean tap from JDC on the entry once again.
Yeah. He looks away. Blink and you miss it. Dead in an instant.
I keep this one dead simple. First kill into full A attack, and they attracted ENCE into holding mid for some kind of late re-aggression. And mid is very nice for the CTs if no one even comes there, because A is very retakeable, and even 4v4 situation before they start moving around. I think that's when they work at their highest level.
Aldo drops a smoke bottom connector, puts it back up. Catwalk smoke for Exertion to try and lead this charge. We've got Snappy on the backside, Valda here on Arch, and he picks up that first kill. Traded out by Dexter, activates Snappy, who turns towards window, gets a glimpse of JDC, but JDC just needs to see you straight between the eyes, and Diha slides in. The bomb starting to peel away from Cat because that A entry has got this one in. MOUZ, well, they may have lost JDC at the B site, but it's going to have to be Diha to sprint to the other end of this map with no knowledge as to where MOUZ could have gotten off to. We've got one deep inside the jungle, and then we've got Torzy as the insurance policy don't have. But the youthful vigor, what's that worth at a time like now? Dexter cracks open Diha. Madden stuck here, blind, waiting on the bricks. And towards connector, Sunpius gonna succeed again. There's a chance that he goes deeper for JDC, but also Madden kind of awkward towards the ramp. Nice reposition. Sunpius allows for JDC to cross. Still leaning on the right side of the map here. All in from MOUZ is gonna be coming from the front of the A site. They've got Molotovs. Oh, that could have been the entry versus Valda. They're gonna try to fixate in on MP9. 3 kills! Frozen Dexter, Torzy. Every single player offers something. And now Snappy with low health in front of him. I mean, he could still piece that together, but Torzy peeks with the nade destined Dexter not checking it. Nice. Diha slides out, and right when he gets that kill, back into the A site. Mid no longer his problem. Valda will pick up that slack. Diha has found a little safety net inside that smoke, and Madden, he's gonna press in ahead of connector. He's got support behind him in Sunpius.
Missile's not getting cleared.
For the bomb, and JDC, what a 180, turns it around. Sunpius trying to fire towards the top of Palace. Torzy's in the open, and Valda soon enough will come out from that smoke with impact, with success. So much, in fact, that down they go. MOUZ cleared off this bomb site, and ENCE will win another.
Wow, they could not get good spots there. It felt like that could have been even worse, honestly, for MOUZ.
Cross from Diha.
But there are 2 dedicated CTs inside B right now.
Exertion, nade out, nade out.
Oh.
That's his end. Smoke fades, it's just not fast enough. Dexter, I mean, just blinded consistently. Snappy being scorched from behind that bench. It's double man advantage, and they line up for Dexter. 3 as he chops down the window push, and with it, B-site falls.
Yeah, they lock it up. Look how far away the CTs are. Sunpius crawls forward with his op through CT spawn. In one of the last 2 rounds, I'm sure they glance at the money here and think, do we even want to go for this? How much time do we try?
I mean, why not? Give it an all. Dexter has had to do everything to even keep MOUZ in this half. He's got Frozen back behind the bench, tagged down to 66, but Frozen finds his headshot. Sunpius needs the reload first, and he's just going to concede it. Saves the op, lets 6 slide through. Dexter, take a bow.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing with in smokes here. Sunpius doesn't see anything inside of halls. Oh, what a shot.
Taking down Dexter, the top of MOUZ at the moment. He's going to have to call from the sidelines to close out the 15th of MOUZ's T side. Trying to keep it close. Torzy connects, but Exertion can't deliver. We have Torzy coming up from Con, flash deep to the ticket. Valda, does he go over? Yes, he does, but he also goes right down. And Sunpius has been known to MOUZ this entire time. He may have gotten the opening kill, but he's been relegated to Palace. And it's a lonely life at the top as the king. He sits on the throne and waits. A final effort back versus MOUZ. Torzy over towards Con, slides out into jungle and will end this. A T-side that keeps us all on the very...
Absolutely capable. It's just kind of a very human T-side. Oh, and he threw the jungle smoke from B. It's not good, however. It looks like it's a little bit off. I don't know if that's just a perspective lying to me, but it's going to be hard to read into, and it looks like MOUZ are figuring out a good solution, getting into A ramp, putting a roof over the heads, and giving themselves a good angle for the Palace scale. But look at Madden, he's starting to get out, frozen clean tap.
Okay.
Dexter joins in as well.
Diha slides between them. That could be a problem. Oh, could it ever?
Oh, but is there a plant here? They have potentially default frozen. He'll have to hold, and he will.
The next one gets away from him, but we've got Exertion now completely unbeknownst to Valda. Just hit the shot. Just hit the shot.
Oh, he's letting him go. Valda, he's getting to a position where he might incidentally see Exertion.
He's lost track of him.
Yeah, but it's still looking like a good shot.
Bombs down. Snappy's chance. 1v3 denied. Back away towards jungle. Now Exertion honestly got stuffed inside Con by Diha in the first half. We'll see what he can do on CT side. Couple of CTs pressed against the smoke. Works wonderfully for Exertion. Dexter tries to stop Sunpius, and now that hot swap to the AK could bode well. Exertion with another fight. Split between two fronts. CT coming out from jungle to try and help, but Valda and Diha in with critical kills. Torzy's found one, and with the cover inside smoke. But there it is from Frozen. The tethering of MOUZ looks phenomenal in round 18.
Yeah, everyone's close together. Yeah, they're calcifying to come towards A.
Dexter, clean pickup. This is versus Galil's. I don't know if they'll have expected the full rebuy back in. Snappy catches Frozen in middle, plays it too dangerously. And that right there could be ENCE's lifeline early in the T side.
And there it is, the tempo variation.
A good amount of utility, of course, here for MOUZ if they want to chance the retake. Confirmation that one is back there. 2 kills come out. Man advantage now swings the way of MOUZ. Madden burned back from this deep ramp spot. It really falls on Snappy, and his Galil goes dry.
So much utility.
They can't stop this defuse. Madden would have to cross an ocean to even pounce again. They will hit you fast. They will hit you hard. But oh, the 2-tap out of Dexter. And Frozen's position still unknown. T's trickle in, fire at his feet. Valda shaved off slightly, and how does he get away with yet another? How does Dexter keep this going? 25 kills on Dexter! Multi-kill after multi. Because his stats off the chain at the moment. Madden gets through. Tech9 in the pocket. This could be lethal. Sure enough. And now you've got an AK in the hands of Madden. Sunpius is dead, but the gun goes back. Dexter, again, it's damage. Bomb is planted, and Madden managed to get away with that weapon, so now the rest of MOUZ have to come through with the retake. Last time we saw this, they did follow through, but this time, ENCE have deep ticket.
Yeah, they have deep ticket, but...
problematic for Torzy. He's going to keep this scoped in, slowly encroaching. Meanwhile, his 2 teammates walking up from Con, and Diha keeps it clean. That second rifle finds its mark. Oh, but the nade of Frozen. Down goes Diha, smoke towards bomb. We've got a kit on both CTs. One gets caught in the air, and JDC, it's desperation. He's not even inside that smoke. An easy close here, Tech9's to 6.
But they're loosening up. They've got one in CT.
Yeah. Connector again. You know, this was the bane of MOUZ's T-side. Flash goes through. He gets it. Not to mention Valda's low. Madden's been tagged with damage. Sunpius gets killed. What is Dexter on right now? JDC comes through with another. Diha tries to reclaim some control off stairs. He's at least got this position, but they're slowly working towards him. Exertion applies the pressure, gets revenge from that first half, and Dexter sets his team up to succeed. Dexter primes 14.
He makes that hard for himself. They have a flash behind it to make sure he can go for the re-aggression, but it's not just that. The accuracy, the instant dink into the spray transfer to the finish kill, to pushing the T's back to their spawn.
291 damage in from Dexter. Round 23 with his name stamped across it yet again. 28 kills. again. But it is not that repeat performance. It's Dexter at the top. And Torzy towards mid. 3 targets, gets away, a chance at a multi. He's gonna topple 2. A little life out of the Opper. And MOUZ 3 kills away from 15.
Wow, maybe just all they need. That's one big round before what could be a save. D-Hall looking for the lurk. Dexter looking to phase a smoke. Dexter, the final boss.
2 of them too. Even if D-Hall gets 1, what he won't. It's Dexter in with more. Frozen comes and helps.
Oh my God, that's 30.
They clamp down on mid, and they'll have 6 match points.
Have they gone B a single time
More
this
and more.
half?
Torzy's already up. Man advantage, non-existent utility from ENCE. A singular flash on D-Hall. They're gonna hope they can get in from connector. And MOUZ, I mean, deep prongs inside this A site, double setup underneath that palace. The fact that they don't have mollies, the fact that they're down 3v5. Madden, he'll bring it back with 1. Son Pius is gonna slip through window, bomb included. And Dexter just waits. He strikes down Madden, won't be able to get the next, but now it's Exertion's chance. Look, it goes unchecked. And with Chigger discipline, he waits, and once he pulls it, what's his reward? Major playoffs, baby! Australia back in the playoffs! Dexter!